What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 109 of the Idiotic Sports Talk. I'm your host, Liam Gavin, coming to you live from my dining room, and I just want to give you all my Super Bowl 56 recap. It was an awesome game, great Super Bowl, one of the best ones in a long time. Let's get into it. The Rams beat the Bengals 23-20. Matt Stafford, 283 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Cooper Kupp, 8 catches, 92 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Named the Super Bowl 56 MVP. And Odell Beckham Jr., 2 catches for 52 yards and a touchdown. And he left the game with a torn ACL. As for the Bengals QB, Joe Burrow, 263 passing, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. T. Higgins, 4 catches for 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. And the rookie Jamar Chase, 5 catches for 89 yards. So the Rams go on to win Super Bowl 56, and this is their second Super Bowl win in their franchise history. The first one was in St. Louis, and now this one was in Los Angeles. And this is the second year in a row that the home team won a Super Bowl in their own stadium, and Stafford finally gets his ring that he has deserved for a long time now. So let's break down this game. In the first quarter, it starts off with the Rams 3-and-out after Stafford is sacked by Trey Hendrickson. And on the Bengals' first drive, they get to midfield and decide to go for it for 4th and 1 and failed. However, the Rams take advantage of that turnover on downs, and they strike with an Odell Beckham touchdown catch from 17 yards out to make it 7-0 Rams. The next Bengals possession, they have to punt, but no worries because the Rams are going to have to punt right after the Bengals punt. So on the next Bengals drive, Joe Burrow hits Jamar Chase for a 45-yard gain over Jalen Ramsey, which sets up 1st and goal. The Rams defense were only able to hold them to a field goal as it's 7-3 to Rams after the first quarter. The Rams' first possession of the second quarter, they were able to move all the way down the field and find Cooper Kupp for a touchdown. The extra point snap was botched, so instead of 14-3 Rams, it was 13-3 Rams. The Bengals respond with a long touchdown drive of their own, which involved a trick play where running back Joe Mixon threw a touchdown pass to receiver T. Higgins, making it 13-10 Rams. On the next Ram possession, Stafford takes a really deep shot to the end zone, but is picked off by Jesse Bates with 2 minutes left in the first half. The Bengals are able to get the ball with 3 timeouts and 2 minutes left in the first half, but when a sack comes, the Bengals are going to have to punt. It's 13-10 Rams at the half. Speaking of halftime, the halftime show this year was really, really good. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, and 50 Cent all had a really great performance. I'm sure a lot of people enjoyed this year's halftime show compared to other halftime shows in the past. So let's get back into some more football. We have the second half underway. The first play of the third quarter is a play-action pass where Joe Burrow finds T. Higgins for a 75-yard bomb, which results in a touchdown. The Bengals now have the lead 17-3. On the very first play of the Rams' second half possession, Stafford is picked off by former Cowboys DB Chidobe Awuzie. Burrow is sacked, so they have to settle for a 38-yard field goal to take a 20-13 lead. On the next Rams possession, the Rams get a field goal to make it a 20-16 game. Burrow is sacked again on the next Bengals possession, and they have to punt. On the Rams' next possession, Matthew Stafford is sacked, and now the Rams are going to have to punt. And on the Bengals' next possession, Burrow is sacked by Von Miller, and the Bengals are going to have to punt. A lot of sacks in this game going on, as you could tell. And in the third quarter, it comes to an end with the Bengals leading 20-16. And to start the fourth quarter, the Rams go 3-and-out. But once the Bengals get possession, Burrow is sacked, and the Bengals have to punt. On the next Rams possession, Stafford throws an incomplete pass, so the Rams punt. Tyler Boyd drops a third down catch on 3rd and 9, which would have been a first down for the Bengals, but instead it results in a punt. The next Rams possession, it's 4th and 1 in their own 30 with about 6 minutes to go, and they have to go for it, and they do. They pick it up with a Cooper Kupp 8-yard rush. After the Rams pick up that first down on 4th and 1, Stafford hits Kupp a couple more times as Kupp is starting to heat up on this drive, and this gets them all the way down in the red zone. It's 3rd and goal. Stafford goes to Kupp again, but the pass was broken up by the linebacker, Logan Wilson. However, a questionable flag was thrown, which gives the Rams new life right at the goal line. A couple plays later, Stafford finds Cooper Kupp for his second receiving touchdown of the game, and the Rams take a 23-20 lead. With a minute 20 and 3 timeouts left, the Bengals have a chance to win the game or tie it with a field goal. They're able to move the ball to midfield, and it is now 4th and 1 when Aaron Donald disrupts the play, almost sacks Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow has to throw it away, and it is an incomplete pass. And the Rams go on to win their first Super Bowl title since the 1999 and 2000 season. And what a win it was for the Rams. Stafford finally gets that ring that every football fan has said he's deserved, especially since it was his first season out of Detroit. And Sean McVay wins his first Super Bowl title as a head coach. We all know that he went there a few years ago with Jared Goff and could not get the job done as they only put up 3 points. So I'm sure Sean McVay is happy that he pulled the trigger and got Matthew Stafford as their quarterback. And Cooper Kupp, he won Super Bowl MVP after winning Offensive Player of the Year with a historical season of 22 touchdowns, 178 catches, and 2,425 yards in 21 games. Arguably the greatest wide receiver season ever. And as for the defense, you can't forget about the defense because Joe Burrow was sacked 7 times. And after the offense turned the ball over 2 times, the Rams only held the Bengals to 3 points after the 2 turnovers. And you can't forget about Von Miller and Odell Beckham Jr. They were huge additions to the Rams this midseason, as Miller recorded 9 sacks in 12 total games with 3 total forced fumbles after leaving the Broncos. And after leaving the Browns, Odell Beckham Jr. had 48 catches for 593 yards and 7 touchdowns in 12 games. The Rams definitely had a season for the books and definitely deserve this title. And as for the Bengals, they will be back, that's for sure. They have a very young and talented team, and what they really need to do is build an offensive line for Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow was the most sacked quarterback in the league this year, and he was also the most hit. So get that guy an O-line. Do your franchise a favor, build him an O-line, and I guarantee the Bengals will be back in the Super Bowl and can win a Super Bowl. So the sad part about this all is that now this was the final football game of the season, and now we have to wait till September until the regular season kicks off again. So I'm going to do a lot of draft talk. I'm going to do a lot of off-season updates and keep everyone in the loop as much as I can. That was it for my Super Bowl 56 recap. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on my Instagram. Do what you can to share, like, and promote my page. Thank you all, and have a wonderful night.